SOC to compliance. In this course, we will cover service organizational control, types of SOC2 reports, test for service principles, the 5 trust service principle, trust principles criteria components, how does it work, what does it cost, how long does it take. Service organizational control SOC2. Service Organizational Control or SOC2 reports are designed to ensure that if you are a service provider who handles customer data, it will be transmitted, stored, maintained, processed, and disposed of in a way that is strictly confidential. Introduced by the American Institute for CPAs, AICPA, SOC2 compliance indicates to your customers that you will handle their data with the utmost care. And in today's data heavy world, avoiding data breaches is crucial to your success as a business owner. If you are storing your client's data in the cloud, being SOC2 certified provides an added level of trust you have with your clients. Types of SOC2 reports. SOC2 Type 1 examines the control used to address one of all trust service principles. This audit type can affirm that an organization's control are designed effectively. SOC Type 2 includes the same information with the addition of testing a service organization's control over a period of time. Pick the right report. Picking the right report will help you show your clients that you are a reputable service provider. Being SOC2 compliant requires that you meet standard security criteria outlined by the AICPA, but the other 4 trust service principles are not mandatory. Test for service principles. As a business owner, think of your customers' needs and which service principles would best suit those needs. SOC compliance checklists focus on 5 trust service principles that include security, availability, processing integrity, confidentiality, and privacy. The 5 trust service principles. TSP Section 100 provides criteria for evaluating and reporting on controls related to security, availability, processing integrity, confidentiality, and privacy. In TSP Section 100, these 5 attributes of a system are known as principles and they are defined as follows. Security. The system is protected against unauthorized access, both physical and logical. Availability. The system is available for operations and use as committed or agreed. Processing integrity. System processing is complete, accurate, timely, and authorized. Privacy. Personal information is collected, used, retained, disclosed, and destroyed in conformity with the commitments in the entity's privacy notice and with criteria set forth in Generally Accepted Privacy Principles (GAPP) issued by the AICPA and the CICA. Confidentiality. Information designated as confidential is protected as committed or agreed. Trust principles criteria components. The following 4 components are represented in their respective principles and criteria. Policies. The entity defines and documents its policies for the trust service principle of its system. Communications. The entity communicates its defined trust service principle policies to responsible parties and authorized users. Procedures. The entity placed in operation produces to achieve its documented trust service principle objectives in accordance with its defined policies. Monitoring. The entity monitors the system and takes action to maintain the compliance with its defined system trust services principles policies. How does SOC2 work? SOC2 requires that management provide a written assertion and that such assertion be attached to management's description. Suitable criteria is the standard or benchmark used to measure and present the subject matter. Management will select the criteria used to measure and present the subject matter and will state those criteria in the assertion. Below is a subset of the criteria for determining whether a description of the services organization system is fairly presented. Types of services provided. Components of the system used to provide the services such as infrastructure, software, people, procedures, data. Boundaries or aspects of the system. Information on subservice organizations. Other aspects of the service organization's control environment. Any changes over the period represented. What does it cost? The cost of delivering SOC2 reporting varies across different organizations. The following factors will impact the cost of reporting for SOC2: the size and complexity of your organization, number of employees, multiple locations, etc. The number of principals selected. You can select one, several, or all of the principals. The type of report. Type 1, design only versus type 2, design and operating effectiveness. The period covered by a report, 6 to 12 months ideally. The number of controls. You can include all your controls or minimize the scope to only high level controls or certain business areas to reduce the cost and impact. Remember, this is an annual recurring report, so the upfront cost is always higher. Expect cost to lower by 10 to 20% in subsequent years. How long does it take? Type 1 reporting, planning and scoping 2 to 4 weeks. Design assessment 3 to 4 weeks. Reporting 2 weeks. Total time 7 to 10 weeks. Type 2 report, planning and scoping 2 to 4 weeks. Design assessment 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes spread over 2 periods. Reporting 2 weeks. Total time 10 to 14 weeks. Summary: SOC2 is an auditing procedure that ensures your service providers securely manage your data to protect the interests of your organization and the privacy of its clients. For security conscious businesses, SOC2 compliance is a minimal requirement when considering a SaaS provider. Service organization: provide a competitive advantage. The SO can avoid unexpected audits. Assist in building trust and confidence. SOC2 or 3 can incorporate other publicly available frameworks such as ISO 2700X, PCI, etc. User organization: provide an independent assessment. Assist with regulatory compliance. Reduce the possibility of additional audit costs. Increase audit efficiency. Thank you. CloudLearn Incorporated is headquartered in Silicon Valley, California. Our mission is to help enterprises provide an engaging and impactful learning experience that improves business performance. We provide the industry's most modern LMS learning management system. For more information, visit us at www.cloudlearn.com or reach out to us at info@cloudlearn.com.